Welcome to Chicago, the second city, and it's the second week of the Big Three. We've got the Ghost Ballers taking on the Ball Hogs. Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Custer alongside Nate Robinson. Jim Jackson's going to join us as well. Brian Scalabrini's with us. All right, Nate, so we've got the Ghost Ballers taking on the Ball Hogs. Of course, Ghost Ballers looking for their second win of the season, and Ball Hogs looking for their first.
Man, listen. These two teams have two of the fastest, non-stop, hard-working guards in Barbosa and Mike Taylor.
Oh, I'm happy you mentioned those guys.
This should be a good matchup in the guard play today.
I'm happy you mentioned those guys because you do have two guys who are predicated on speed, and it is Mike Taylor and Leandro Barbosa.
Energy. Mike Taylor, I love his energy. I love how hard he plays. He always takes a challenge. He always wants to go against the best of the best, man. And then Barbosa, been doing it for years. The blur, the Brazil blur, he's always produced and helping his team win every year.
And of course, the Ghost Ballers, their head coach is the Iceman, George Gervin, 10 NBA seasons, Hall of Famer. And for the Ball Hogs, Rick Barry, you want to talk about a bucket getter. I mean, 10 NBA seasons, Hall of Famer as well. Let's take a look at the rosters. They're presented by PNC Bank. And listen, Nate's already told you, Mike Taylor, he leads the show for the Ghost Ballers. 18 points, 6 boards is what he had last week. Chris Johnson as well. And then for the Ball Hogs, it's Will McDonald. That's who they usually run it through. But it's Leandro Barbosa, who was just second in scoring last season to Joe Johnson. But for the longest time when you've talked about the Ghost Ballers, the man with scowl right now was the guy. Pretty Ricky's what they call it.
Ghost.
All right, I'm here with Ricky Davis. Ricky, you know you have more buckets than anybody in Big 3 history.
Man, Scowl, buckets. That's what I do.
That's what he does. Now,
Yes,
listen,
sir.
I'm looking at your team. I feel like this could be your best chance to win it. Is that how you're looking at your squad?
Yeah, this is it, man. We can go big, we can go small. We put the guys together to kind of adjust off me and Mike and Chris, and I think we got a squad.
Go get bucket.
Go get buckets. Ghost.
If you're not familiar with the Big Three, here are the rules of the Big Three. There is no game clock. Shot clock is 14 seconds, so you got to get it shot up there. 4-point shot is one that can change the difference of the game. First team to 50 wins. You got to win by 2. And first team to 25, we go to the half.
Terrible.
Hey, B, I'm going to give you a lot of credit because that power bar, and that protein that you got right there, and you still was able to get the read and bring the rules
Like he was
together.
eating Snickers.
What? I mean, it was just like the other person with the Snicker bar, come on back.
Hungry, why wait?
Hey, Nate. This is my partner, man. We can do that. This is how he does me, man. You know what I mean? Call me out on TV like
What
that.
you talking about? It's all love, brother. Speaking of which,
Mike Taylor
Mike
come out
Taylor,
love.
easy bucket.
As you talked about.
hey, but Mike, you gave the numbers for Mike, but it goes deeper than that. You know this. His energy.
That's what I
You know
told
what I'm
him.
saying?
His energy is hard to match. And then on top of that, he always competes. Look, he's always around the
Yep.
ball. He knows how to play the game. He has a great knack for the ball and how he plays defense, how he competes. I love playing against him, and I love when he's on the court because Eddie's fun to watch. Like he's always dancing,
Look at him,
energy
look.
still. Even if he can still play through it.
And listen, this Ghost Ballers team was really on a roll until he got hurt in week 6.
Yep.
Yeah, no, thank God, because man, he was coming after us, and we ended up winning the game. He got kicked out with him and Larry was going at it, and we needed that win. So, man,
And the thing,
he was tearing the league up.
I think the thing about Ricky Davis, you know, for the longest, especially when the league started, he was the main go-to guy. Now he could take a back seat and let Taylor run the offensive flow.
Yeah, it's good. Man, Ricky's one of the originators on the Get Bucket crew, and for him to be as old as he is and still looking good in good shape, it's unbelievable too as well.
You talk about getting buckets, and Scal mentioned this. No one has scored more in the Big Three than Ricky Davis. Pretty Ricky's what they call him. 429.
And I think he would get more love from that perspective if they won a little bit more. Like Scal said, this may be their best opportunity this year to really put themselves in the position to win the title.
Last year they were close.
They were close, but this year with everybody else, I think Chris Johnson surprised a lot of people last year.
I was going to say it's a great one
because you didn't know what he was going to bring to the table, but him being able to stretch the court, knock in the three, and then a lob threat.
Here's Davis. Good.
You know what it is that Ricky has a great pull-up jumper. Like
yeah.
his mid-range game is
Big time.
phenomenal, and he sticks with it. Look at him dancing, getting to the crowd. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Jodie Meeks, great scorer as
Yeah,
well.
Jodie
man.
Meeks lays that one in.
That's one person you can't let get hot. Is Jodie Meeks.
Here's Taylor.
Always putting on the show from day one. Always putting on
Always
the show.
fun to watch.
It's
man.
always fun,
That's
bro.
what you got to come to watch right there. Come to see that.
Chris Johnson will inbound. Here's Mike Taylor. Open three. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you know that quick action, that
Hand off,
forced
yeah.
Barbosa, Meeks, a little miscommunication. Now you get, but it was a quick action.
Meeks on the baseline.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Ricky Davis to chase him around the whole time. Jodie don't stop moving.
No, he don't. But he's a
That's
good
his
compliment to
gift. Yeah.
Leandro, who's going to drive it more. And Jodie can run off the screen, spot up.
Ricky Davis missed everything. Got it back, though.
Travel,
yeah.
Ricky saying
ball
to hit
never
the
hit
backboard. Let's see if it.
No, you gotta hit the rim, not the backboard, right?
No, he can hit the backboard. And he can get the rebound. So I guess it did. Yeah.
1 second. They should have 14. I'm about to say, yeah, 2 seconds.
2 seconds for the Ghost Baller. Here's Chris Johnson. Pulls up. Too strong.
Good look.
Here's Barbosa now.
Fresh off of
Meeks
another
again driving
championship.
and scoring.
Yeah. Now Jodie, because he can shoot it, he does an excellent job too of moving without the ball. Then he can get to the basket. Last 2 shots have been at the rim.
Floaters.
Taylor sets up Johnson.
Right here, just moving without the ball. You talked about Ricky's going to have a tough time staying with Jodie.
Because he's always moving.
Because it's
It's
constant
hard to,
movement.
you gotta keep your head on the swivel on defense on him. Watch him right quick. Watch him move, keep moving the ball.
1 point lead for the Ball Hogs. Barbosa pull up. It's short. Johnson had it taken away by Barbosa.
You know, it's interesting. So Leandro being on the staff there with Golden State got another ring.
Absolutely.
He celebrated, I think, harder with the champagne and everything harder than the players did.
That's what's up.
I
Because
love
sometimes
it.
you don't win them when you're a player. You get them when you're coaching or you're helping out.
He
If
got
you
it
like
both.
that.
He got it both ways, which is good for him.
He's got it inside
that's
the
bad.
McDonald. Uses that body. And he scores it. Getting first team to 25, we go to the half. Here's Johnson now, working on Meeks. Jackson, the jumper is short. They say Johnson tipped that one out of bounds. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here's Barbosa.
He beat.
As for the clear out against Jackson. Meeks for three. Yes, Jodie Meeks. He's on a 9-0 run. It's the Ball Hogs with a 6-point lead Thanks to Jodie Meeks. This man can't miss. It's the Big Three. We're in Chicago.
And Jodie put the ball up, man. He scored, what, 40-something points in college before, 50 points.
Right now, right? Doing a great job of making it tough on them, not getting them any offensive boards, moving the basketball. Just keep on what we're doing. You don't want to change anything.
If Jackson gets Jackson, who is that? Business? My bad. The big group.
Go hard for a couple more minutes and to get him in the game and do something. But I don't want to change because we're playing too good right now. I'm okay.
Your time starts. In 3,
Good job.
2,
Way to play.
1, go.
That's the same thing. Just keep that position. Don't foul him. If he shoots it, then we can live with that, okay? And hey, Leandro, listen, great job. A lot of that isolation with this big team in there. Do the same thing. You just get the hell over there. You do your thing. If the big guys if the big inside, you're going to have one of the big guys on you. You can take him. Okay?
Oh, Rick Barry.
You get over there.
We got him mic'd up for sound. Listen, tomorrow, 3 Eastern. Catch 3 more games of Big Three action. It's all streaming right here on the Vire Network, The Zone, and the Big Three YouTube channel.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
13-7's our score. Ball Hogs on top of the Ghost Ballers. Hey, we got some actors here.
Come on,
Was
man.
that from Tommy? Was that some Tommy Power Book?
Yeah, man. They said season 2 is going to be fire. Talk to him. I can't. Now, that dynamic between the two brothers is about to be even more, I think, contentious in season 2.
Did you mean contentious?
Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. I was caught in between the two.
He got it with the assist.
That's payback from the power, from the power bar you still eat.
And the banana too.
And
Look.
the banana too.
Look, man, they didn't give us lunch, man. Look, man, what you
No, they
expect
gave,
to eat?
us a ticket.
Man, we gotta
meal
eat.
ticket.
We gotta get some eats.
I didn't
Man.
get one of that, man. They didn't give me that.
Right.
We only get 5 minutes of break, bro.
Oh, Jodie Meeks finally
Oh, look,
misses.
hustle.
But, oh,
Hustle down to get his rebound.
got it back. And kick out to Barbosa. Nice. Drives and lays it in. I mean,
He's still
Leandro.
fast, man.
Still
That's
fast.
crazy.
He get that shoulder by you, and he dip
it's
in.
over.
It's over.
An 11-0 run now by the Ball Hogs.
I wonder how Scout's feeling over there with his old team.
I know.
And they winning without him. Hey, Scout, when you leave teams, it seems like they get better.
That's not true.
Speak
I'm
up,
teasing,
Scout.
bro.
Come on, Scout.
What Scout? Come on.
I left the Celtics and you were still there, and that thing went downhill quick.
I got traded. As soon as you left, I got traded. So that's a lie.
That's not true. I saw you and Shaq hanging out the whole next year.
Oh my God! I got traded that All-Star weekend, man. And we were first in the East, by the way. First in the East. Should have went back to the championship, but they traded the whole team. Yeah.
But this one, we know why. With me being gone, we know why they're doing well now.
Jodie Meeks again with that teardrop. And come on,
look at him.
Oh, see, look, they get on the floor. They both want it.
Yeah, they do.
Look. Okay. Shoot that big fella.
Here's Darnell Jackson. Here's a 4. Short. Jackson shot blocked by McDonald. Meeks, the
Good
kick
pass.
out. The Brazilian blur for 3.
Good pass. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a great pass, great shot. You got line drive. Get it up, Mr. Taylor. There it is. Bop.
In and out.
Andrew got that funky looking shot. With those 2 hands.
Here's Darnell Jackson.
Oh, Chris.
Johnson,
They're going with
the
2
follow.
bigs right
He
now.
missed it.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to drop. Well, you talked about Scal, and His time in the Big 3. Hey, this is the White Mamba.
Like always a crowd favorite, doing all the dirty work, Nate. The little things
one
that it takes.
One of my favorite teammates, man. They play hard. We used to play one-on-one all the time when we played the Celtics.
Oh, how about that elbow? Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's, you know what? That is true.
I was about to say, you going to lie on that?
No, the amount of one-on-one games that me and you played.
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah.
It was ridiculous. And you know what? I always tell people, everyone challenged me one-on-one. The only guy I've never beat was Nate Robinson.
Really?
I have beat all kinds of. Nate was the only guy I cannot beat him.
I will make him play when he's tired. Because he's 6'8", you know what I'm saying? They get to get advantage when you get 3 dribbles. So I try to use it to my advantage. And I always want to get better. Playing different guys, him, Paul, Ray, we would play one-on-one all the time. And Scout was always ready to play. The other guys didn't want to play, but Scout I played him every day after practice.
But you know how I looked at it? Look, if I can move my feet and stay in front of Nate as best I can, there ain't no big man going to drive right by me.
Facts, right?
Facts.
Amen to that. McDonald follows that one up and in. 19-11. At 25, we get to the half. Here's Jermaine Taylor.
Good move.
Good move for Jermaine Taylor.
Nice
Lays
move.
it in.
I'm glad to see him back healthy. He tore his ACL.
Yeah,
I know his ACL a couple years.
2018?
Yeah, it was
he was really explosive.
He was in
after
shots,
great season.
and tore his ACL. I mean, his Achilles.
Achilles, yeah.
I'm glad to see him back now.
Here's Taylor.
The pass.
Nice. Meeks reaches in and knocks that one away from Jackson.
Mike,
That wasn't Mike. That was Jermaine.
when you talk about Mike, 18 points last week. Healthy, but 2 guards that can score, beat you off the dribble.
Yeah, I drafted him in 2018, first play
Yep.
of the season, Achilles tear. I really had high hopes for him.
He was going to be solid.
One of the best athletes in the league during that year, but health is a big deal.
Yes.
Hey, Scal, real quick, with playing with Rick Barry, we know how ultra competitive it is. Is there anything else that you took away from the time you spent with being under him?
Yeah, for sure. That I want to get out of the ball hogs and do this job.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy because I be teasing my teammates that he look like Dracula. If you look at him, he looks like Dracula, bro.
A great answer.
Okay, Iverson. I wanted to see what he was about.
Yeah.
With that last name, you got to be able to get
Curran
a bucket with the
Iverson.
last name Iverson.
Lays that one in. 4 points away from the half. Darnell Jackson. And it went in.
That's called pure strength.
Cuzzo with the basket right there. Nimble on his feet.
Here's Meeks for 3. Wow. Man, Jodie Meeks.
Mr. Jackson should be playing footballs on Sunday. Man. He's playing the wrong sport, bro. Look how big he is.
Jodie's got 14. Here's Mike Taylor. Steps into that 3.
Instant points.
They get it. Iverson driving, scoring. And the Ball Hogs, as we go into the half with a 6-point lead.
You said you want to see Iverson perform because of the last
He's doing it.
2 buckets. He heard you. He was ready to get it. This is not the Ball Hogs that we've seen in the past. Everyone, different team, different result, better players at the half.
It's because they don't got Scal. If they got Scal, they'll be the worst team in the league. Well, Scal won 1 game in, 4 years?
You do it. You wait to find the open people. You're playing great. Look at this stuff.
For the Big 3 Dunk
Go back in. Whoa, they play well. No, I'm saying I'm leaving these guys in. Yeah. No. Listen, you guys, these 3 guys, be in there to start the second half. Just keep doing what you're doing. Give these guys a nice rest. Keep it on.
Come on, y'all. Let's do this.
Welcome back. We're at the half. 26-20 is our score as we take a look at the Ball Hogs pig pen. They got their fans up here in the house here in Chicago. And Jodie Meeks so far has been red hot.
Red hot, 6 for 8, 14 points, getting quality shots, playing great energy, hustle points, diving on the floor, he's doing everything.
Jodie Meeks won a championship with the Raptors. Man, he's bringing some of that championship pedigree right now to the Ball Hogs.
But he's still playing the same way, which is what Nate said. He's not staying in one spot, bro. That's the hardest guy to guard, especially 3-on-3, because there's so much space you have to cover. And if he's constantly moving, you see the variety of shots he's got.
Inside out.
Look,
yeah, look.
we always talk about Jodie being a shooter. Well, 4 of the 6 shots all came, below the free throw line.
His shot chart, it is powered by Microsoft. Only 2 shots. Only thing he's missed here in the first half, he's with Scow.
All right, Jodie. Is it really because I'm not out there that you can go off the way you did in the first half?
Man, we just got to keep it going. I had some good looks, knocked them down. This is a good team. So we want to get back to 500 any way possible.
They said if you get a few layups, you're gonna get hot. That's what happened in the first half. How did you maintain it?
Yeah, anytime I get a chance to see the ball go through the net, no matter what it is, it gets me my rhythm going. So I had a couple layups to begin with, and I opened up the outside. So, like I said, we just got to keep it going.
All right, thanks a lot.
Looking good, man.
That was a true teammate because Jodie didn't throw him under the bus.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Now, if that was Nate.
Now that was, we had to be like, yeah, we better without you. I told you that from the jump. Once you leave, we gonna start winning. You can tell for sure. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy.
Nah, because the Ball Hogs were like they were the doormats in the beginning of the the BIG3 when they first started, and then over time, like there ain't no cakewalk, man. You gotta play these guys. These guys play hard.
Hey, they went 3-5 last season. That was one of their best seasons.
Yeah, one of their biggest challenges was they were in a lot of games, but couldn't ever finish
them. Yeah.
They take leads in the half, come out a little flat in the second half, or be up late in the game, but never. And that was the difference. I think what we're seeing now, maybe with this restructuring of their roster, that they'll be able to finish those type of games when they carry the lead or come back when it's a close game to finish.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Brent Barry or was it was it Mr. Barry or was it Scal that picked this team out over the years? Like,
well, Scal had part of it. Scal can answer that question.
This is a great team.
Here's Taylor.
Oh,
got hung up.
Talking about wilding out.
Whoa, put that one back up too. Here's Mike Taylor. 5 on the shot clock. Pull up 3. Short. Iverson to Meeks. Ooh,
yeah,
crossover.
Jodie not forcing
kick
nothing.
out.
He know what shot he want to take.
Yep. I love it. Ricky Davis said thank you.
So he can stop and catch a breather. Well, he ain't got to guard Weston right now. He ain't got to guard Jodie. So it's pretty cool.
Taylor, 4, no good. Meeks.
Oh, that's a bucket.
Working on Johnson. Tried to get the cutting Iverson, and he did. You saw Iverson motion to what you said, throw it up to the rim.
Go to the rim.
Throw it to the rim. That's what the big guy
wants. He's already started running. Why throw it to the ground and make it more of a difficult pass? You'd rather live with the turnover thrown up in the air. Just go get it. You don't get it, come down with it.
Here's Johnson. Come left.
The only thing I don't like about CJ is that he settled for too many fadeaway jumpers when he could be, he could be really just dominating, just really go over.
Shoots that 3.
He wants to show he can shoot when you don't got to prove it to nobody. Just take that open, the pick and pops, instead of you taking the turnaround jumpers and you're 10 feet taller than everybody in here.
3-point lead now for the Ball Hogs. Here's Meeks with the drive. High off the glass, no. Taylor, ball fake. Sidestep 3. Yes! Mike Taylor, I see it. Tied up at 26. First team to 50 wins it.
Mr. Barry's hot. He said it was a travel. Tell you, man, they're letting that step back go nowadays, man. Thank you, James Harden.
Well, but it's all about the gather.
Yeah, but if he didn't put two hands on the basketball, it's not a travel. You can have one, and still it's like a hang dribble.
Right, and he didn't take that step while the ball was still in the air. So when he picks it up, it's 1-2.
Yeah.
We got Rick Barry, mic'd up. Let's listen to him live.
He's hot over there.
Not much to say.
He had a lot to say.
It was like about 2 minutes ago. He was hot. He was hot up to that step back jumper.
Just get a little blow. Get a little bit. You just rush that to the three. Take your time. Take your time. No rushing.
Ball Hogs really got fancy.
They throw that one into Barbosa.
Thank God. Jesus. Holy Christ.
You offensive guys, man. You offensive guys, y'all want them fouls, brother.
I don't ever get them. They say I'm too short. They can't see when I get fouled.
Iceman didn't like that. He didn't like that call. He's going to bring the fire. He wants to challenge it.
I like that.
Here's the deal. Bring the fire. You can challenge it. These players are going to go one-on-one. But you only got 10 seconds.
This one's gonna be nice.
We got, how about this one? Leandro Barbosa against Mike Taylor.
Two of the
quickest.
fastest guards in the league. Now you guys see why guys like Baron Davis and Mike Bibby guys stopped playing, because they had to start chasing guys. they want the easy night.
Yeah, no, you weren't getting it now, bro.
Here we go. See the defense.
Oh, you want to get to that left hand. That's
the defense. Oh, when Mike Taylor wins it.
The defense always does, unless you're Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson ISO.
But Leandro wants to get to his left hand right here because he loves to finish going that way. But Mike Taylor was able to pluck it just enough. And Leandro lost it, but he couldn't get by it. So good defense once again.
They throw it up to Chris Johnson. He walked it out.
So that's what you're talking about, right?
808, just settle it.
It's called the foul.
Man, I wouldn't call it. I'm bring the fire. Now, right back to back, bring the fires. You're turning your back and shooting a fadeaway jumper. I'm not.
Now, here's the key in this, too. When you call it, when you use it, because right now it's a tie score. Would you rather keep it, but maybe if it's later in the game when
you might need it.
Yeah, you really, so to get it, you know, strategically.
I think you get one per half. They can only give you one for the game. They should get one per half.
8-0 run now for the Ghost Baller. 2-point lead. Here's Barbosa. Working on Taylor again. Got to that left hand. You said it, Jim Jackson. High off. Oh, good steal by Taylor.
Oh, he rushed.
Ricky Davis off the board. No.
Yeah, they can't find it. I spent a couple years playing with Leandro in Phoenix, so I've seen it up close and personal. And young Barbosa, when he was just blowing by guys, and that's the thing he was able to do. And once he added his ability to stretch the D and knock down that shot, now the compliment was there in his game.
Here's Iverson. Did he clear it?
No.
Did he clear it?
One leg.
No. He did not clear it. Let's see, take a look.
One.
Yep, just one. Darnell Jackson is checked back in for the Ghost Baller.
The big bruiser.
So they're going
like
very
lineman.
big. Yeah. Taylor, Jackson, and Johnson.
Oh, don't worry, he'll settle.
of bounds.
Good defense by Jodie Meeks.
Stepped out.
Let's see.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Barbosa.
Oh, use the glass.
Missed everything. Johnson has it knocked away.
No layups.
Nothing easy.
On top of the head. He gonna give him a concussion. He's concussed. Mr. McDonald.
So Chris Johnson will go to the line, shooting 1 for 2. Got it. 1 point lead for the Ghost Ballers. Barbosa pull up. Got it again.
Now, the way he navigated the stream, you noticed
that go hard one
took
way,
him one
come
hard
back,
one way,
under,
come back,
too
go
far.
under.
Yeah.
That's right.
And one. Got him on the arm. Go hard, come off the pick, good screen. Bucket. Is it me or does Barbosa look like a little bit of Usher?
He does. He got a little Usher in
He
it.
does. He does.
He looked like Usher a little bit.
I can see that. Of course, he's the
That's
assistant.
what's
You
up.
talked about that. Coming off winning that title with the Golden State Warriors. Also won a ring with them in 2015 as a
How
player.
to get that up?
Johnson lays it in off the miss. 2-point lead for the Ghost Ballers. So this one's going back and forth.
It's going to be like this for the whole game.
Yeah, who's going to get us a stop?
Oh, in and out. Dime,
Nice.
good pass.
And lays
good
it in.
pass. Ready to set that up, Barbosa.
Here's Taylor. Inside. They get it to Jackson. Working on Barbosa.
I'm taking that foul.
Getting a quick action by the ball hogs. Barbosa, middle pick and roll, don't have help. Donald puts a body. Barbosa's man able to slip inside. So excellent play right there called up top.
Missed it. Here's Meeks.
Good foul.
Barbosa asks for the screen. To
Good
McDonald.
pass.
Short.
Oh, my God.
And Jackson lays it in.
He might have just handed him the ball. You might as well just, instead of shoot, just here, hand it to him and let him lay it up. Like, what? Oh, big fella, man.
He was showing off his touch right there. It was a 5-foot shot. He only shot at 4.
Yeah, I guess.
Good steal by Taylor. Mike Taylor with the quick hands.
Oh,
Good
that was
defense.
good.
Great
That was
defense.
off. Tristan when he got fouled on the back end. Jodie Meeks.
Good defense.
And it's the Ghost Ballers with a 2-point lead. Looking for their second win of the season. Well, Mike Taylor is the guy who makes things go for the Ghost
He got
Ballers.
15.
He's got 15. All energy.
A little runner off the glass and then the pick and roll, identifying that the man went under. When you combine a lot of energy with a nice skill set, Nate, as you know and B, you're going to have production like this consistently. You know, the ball is going to be in his hands. And you said it earlier, too, which is good, is that it takes the pressure off of Ricky from having to do anything. It's very similar to what we saw earlier with Joe Johnson.
Right.
Bargo brother. He doesn't have to. He can finish a game, still have energy late because he didn't have to. Now, he did work hard in that game, but he doesn't have to carry a team offensively.
And sometimes you need that. Sometimes, like you said, when the starting five ain't playing right, the bench comes in and gives us some energy, picks us up. That's what happened earlier today. And then, like right now, you got Mike Taylor's getting buckets. Freddie Ricky don't got to do too much. You can sit back and make a couple shots to help the team, and you did your job tonight.
So here's Chris Johnson. 1 for 2. Yes. Lead is 4 for the Ghost Ballers. Will they go 2-0 on the season? We'll find out when we come back. Four-point lead for the Ghost Ballers. We're in Chicago, and boy, they've had some basketball legends. The GOAT, Scottie Pippen. And the White Mamba himself, of course, a member of the Chicago Bulls as well. Speaking of the White Mamba, here's Scal.
All right, I'm over at the Microsoft Heat Vision, and I hope you guys can see this. So I'm focusing on the ball hogs right now. They're getting most of their work inside the paint. But when you watch the first half, they were making a lot more threes, a lot of red dots that are happening in this second half. They got to find a way to either knock down some shots or get more points in the paint.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Scal. Thanks.
I mean, but it's the teams that win it can do both. You know, so you're not just relying on three-point shots, but you can get buckets inside. But again, if you're going to struggle shooting, we talked about this, get yourself in the penalty early too.
That's huge because if you're like, you don't want to be in the penalty late, but you get that ball back, that's tough.
So Chris Johnson will inbound. Taylor.
Will dime.
And banks
good
it
play
over.
after it's coming out. That was a great
Right, so now you had Chris Johnson initiating the offense, but you brought Taylor off the weak side.
Yeah, let him curl around all the way to the basket. He had a person right up in the paint, but he made the right decision.
Yeah.
Nice lay. Oh, good foul.
But you know why that works too is because you got Johnson who can shoot it from there. So if he's not a shooter, you can just play back in the lane and then you can help on that screen. But because he can shoot it, you got to be up and then open up an opportunity for Taylor.
Here's Will McDonald. 13-7 last week. That loss to the killer threes. That was too strong. Johnson. Inside, they go to Jackson. On Meeks, he just too much body.
Yep, that's what they do. Go to the post. They're going to have to make a sub.
Easy work.
8 points away from victory are the Ghost Ballers. McDonald missed it. The follow no good by Jackson. Meeks.
He lost
it going up.
Yep.
Taylor.
Charge.
And
Good
the
defense.
charge, Jodie Meeks.
Way to sacrifice your body.
Yeah, but Leandro did a great job of
Keeping him on one side.
and funneling him right there. And Jodie Meeks at the end, outside the restricted area.
Mike Taylor was asking for the foul. He was like, Barbosa hacked me. Here's Jodie Meeks, lays it in. Six-point lead.
He made sure he went with that right hand.
Here's Taylor.
Nice.
Inside to Johnson.
Nice.
He pours
Nice
out
high-low
in.
right there.
But it's quick decisions, too.
I'm not closing out to big fella out with Jackson way
Okay.
out there. I don't know why you ran out there like that.
Exactly. But he made the quick pass. It came out of Taylor's hands, Jackson's hands, really quick. Defense couldn't recover.
Barbosa. He'll stay with the ball hogs. Down 8. Iverson will check back in. McDonald to have a seat.
Giving up a little size. The guards are bulk for quickness, but Iverson to be able to guard. If there's a switch that happens.
So Mike Taylor will inbound here, 6 points away from victory. Here's Johnson on the smaller Meeks. Fades. Got it.
It's a shot, but I'm not settling. You got somebody that's 6'2" on you, and you 6'9", 6'10", 6'11".
Biggest lead of the game for the Ghost Ballers. It's 10.
Left hand.
Oh, how about that?
Left hand.
Tried to power him off. Gives it up to Iverson. And
There's a turnaround.
looks like we're going to get a challenge here. Another Bring the Fire challenge.
Great call.
Didn't they already have one? No.
Yeah.
No.
George used it in the first.
Yeah, he did use
He used it already.
Yeah. How about Rick Barry on it?
Almost got away with it.
He sure did. He sure did. You're right.
Like I said, they need to be able to have one each half.
So Iverson shooting 1 for 2. Trying to cut into this lead. Short. Hey, they can win it with a 4. Jackson flips it up and 1. Now, did he clear it?
Oh.
That's tough.
Did he get both feet behind that three-point line? Let's see. You get them both behind there.
It was at different times. It wasn't at the same time. I think that's why.
Nearly stolen.
One, two. He just went to, he took the first step, his other step came back while he was going forward.
Barbosa before it's an air ball. Meeks has it. He's got to get it up. Shot clock violation. So Taylor will inbound. Those ballers can win it with a 4. Rick Barry's going to call a timeout.
All right, listen. I know. The only chance we have now is we got to take 4-point shots. When you were driving, I kept yelling. You can't hear me. He was wide open. Penetrate. You got hit. You spot up. 4-point shots. That's the only way we're getting back in. 4-point shots.
Because he's looking for me and you're in the same spot.
All right, listen, and the same thing, if they go and they post inside, don't foul them. We got one chance to do it. They can't win the game on that, but we got to go for 4-pointers. That's the only chance we have.
Watch the clock.
Hey, one thing we do need a cushion on these seats. Mine's gone now.
Switch.
Heard Rick Barry telling his team, hey, look, the only way we're going to win it, got to shoot that 4.
Yeah,
got to shoot that 4.
But you just don't want to throw it up because, like Nate said, we talked about it before. You just throw up a wild shot and it's short. Now you're giving a layup. So, yeah, you want to shoot it.
That's a good one.
But get it off some movement real quick. Maybe a guy backs up, then you can pop it out. But I'm
And
sure
make
he
sure
got
it hit the
something.
rim. Make sure it hit the rim.
Yeah.
Make sure it hits the rim.
Here we go.
Here's Jackson. Taylor throws it up for Jackson. Into Johnson, knocked away.
Good defense.
It's a good action on
Good
that.
rotation, see that?
Yeah, it was some good action offensively, but the deep. Now, Iverson, again, you give up ball with Donald, but Iverson able to recover because of his quickness to take that, what could have been a 2-point shot inside away.
Iverson on Jackson.
They only got one person that can make them. It's probably Jodie.
So here's current Iverson. First season playing in the BIG3. He's played a lot overseas, especially in New Zealand. He knocks down the 1 for 2. They'll get the ball because they're in the bonus.
It's the perfect time. Perfect time to come back. Drive the ball, get fouled.
Here's Barbosa driving, kick out, but you need a 4. Oh, what a follow. Had that gone down by Iverson.
That's what I'm talking about. That was nice. I used to live for those.
Oh. Here's Johnson, knocked away. Taylor's got it.
Oh.
Driving and kicking out.
For the game.
Johnson for the win, short. Taylor the foul.
Always around the basket. Always around the ball. He always finds a way.
Yep. Barbosa, no, the follow's good.
All they got to do is get a foul, bro. They can play the foul game. I'm not trying to make shots. Go to the basket, get fouled for fouls. Get to the free throw line.
That's understanding
Get the ball
game
back.
too in late situations.
Taylor driving.
Right there.
Jump ball.
Reaching.
Oh, he got the jump ball.
He got the jump ball.
Good defense. That's good defense. Look, you're driving between 2 people. Give me that look. Tied up. Yeah, 2 people. Good defense, Barbosa.
Barbosa ties him up.
And it's their ball. Huge. Great defense.
See if they can get a 4 and make this interesting. Iverson. Foot on the line. It's a 2.
Well,
They give him 3.
Give him a 3. So he stepped back behind it.
But I'm looking for the foul so I get the ball back. Forget the 3s.
Taylor into Johnson. This could be the game winner. Spins, drives, kisses it home for the win. Ghost Ballers win it by 7. And they're now 2-0 on the season thanks to Chris Johnson. As he spun and lays it in. Johnson with 15. Let's go to one of the stars of the game, Mike Taylor. He's with Scout.
All right, Mike, first of all, where do you get the energy from? You've been out here dancing before, got all kinds of energy.
I'd like to give a shout out to the patch, the B1 patch that provide a lot of natural energy for me.
Well, that I got to get all.
B1.com.
I got to get all that B1. Let me tell you, you really like your team. You guys got a lot of versatility. Like when you put this team together, what went into it?
I mean, like I said again, man, coming off the injury, I kind of was watching from home the end of the season, and I just knew from playing and my experience in the Big 3 being the 3rd year that all 5 guys is needed in this. Whether it's energy off the bench, it's the loose balls, everything, it matters. 3-on-3 is a special game to where energy it has to be at a high level. And I mean, we did a great job putting the team together. Shout out to DJ Block and Jermaine Taylor for being our remaining 2. And man, we getting it done.
Yeah, right. You guys were down early, but what switched for you?
I mean, we was just playing a little too fast, and we wasn't getting the looks that we wanted to get. And we wasn't guarded. Jodie had 14 at half, and he was taking a lot of wide open shots. Everybody in the world knows Jodie Meeks is a knockdown shooter. So with the small things, we had to key in on the details.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Let's take a look here at the standings after this weekend's of play. Hayes, the triplets, Ghost Ballers, only teams right now at 2-0. Power, they'll be playing tomorrow along with the Killer Threes, and at the bottom of the league, the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, that's Scouts team. They got to pick it up. They got to get a win next week.
Man, it's been a great time here in Chi-Town. We saw some 3s, some 4s, but some great action. It's the Big 3. We'll see you again next week.